Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my reading. And if you're returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for participating and visiting my channel. And if you're new, welcome. All right, grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get into it. See what's going on with my viewers. All right, Holy Spirit. Please protect me and my viewers and our families from any voodoo, curses, hexes, evil eyes, any kind of dark spell work. I ask that you destroy anything dark. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen, amen, amen. Okay. Well, I have some visitors in here today. I got a lot of noise. I'm getting a lot of visitors lately every time I read. Maybe filling up my sunroom here. Okay, but it's all good. They like to see what I'm doing. Alright. Show my viewers what they need to see. Show my viewers what they need to see. Thank you. Alright. So we have abundance. We have a teddy bear. Okay, somebody's interested in you, or you're interested in somebody. Somebody wants to date you. How sweet. Valentine's is coming. Maybe you're going to have a date for Valentine's, the ones who are single. Someone's thinking of you. Someone may be coming towards you to inform you about how they feel about you. Somebody's going to come towards you and express some kind of love here. I feel like somebody new coming into someone's life here. Someone new coming in after heartbreak and pain, a separation that had happened here, deception and lies, possibly a shocking attack here, or just something else like a surprise here that happened and put you into a shock, you know? Alright, so you were dealing with a narcissist, someone that had narcissistic ways, okay? Again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't say that they were a full-blown narcissist. I'm not legally allowed to do that, but they do have characteristics of one, okay? A very self-absorbed, one-sided relationship. They're all about themselves. Yada, yada, yada. So you got rid of that shit. That's wonderful. Good for you. Healthy choices. So, Spirit is pretty much saying that, learn from your past here, okay? Learn from your past, but don't allow it to mess up your future, because sometimes we get hurt, right? And then you don't heal, and then we bring that junk to the next relationship. We gotta be really careful here and make sure that we are fully healed before we enter in someone else's life, because it's not fair to the other person, right? Who didn't cut you and you're bleeding all over them. So Maria said that before. So make sure you're very healed here before you start dating other people. It takes a while to heal, it really does, because it's like you got to get rid of your routines that you had with this person. Your whole mind has to change. It's like you got to give your mind time to like recalculate. You're with somebody new who's completely different. Okay, there's a different energy coming in here, and this different energy that's coming in here, um, they're sensitive. It's a sensitive energy. Okay, it might be a water sign I'm feeling, and water signs can be pretty. They can be, emotional. Whether it be a man or a woman doesn't matter. But they want to date you, whoever this is, and they've gone through some shit too. They've gone through some stuff here, um, which put them, they healed or they're healing from this disaster that happened in their life. Some bad relationship this person was in. Um, and they learned a lot from that relationship, and there was no give and take. In a way, this person was taken for granted also, because they gave a lot to this person. They're very loving and caring. This is the type of person that gives too much and gets very little in return. And they had to learn not to do that, because it was like causing issues here, making them sad. They were feeling like it was a burden here. They felt like it was a burden. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to wear my sunglasses because I got my eyes dilated for a checkup today. And so the sun, even the littlest light, blinds me. Oh my gosh. So I have to read this with sunglasses because my sunroom is like really, really bright. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like you gotta put your love back into you. Love yourself unconditionally. Okay, because the more you put into yourself, the more love you give yourself, the more attractive you become, and the more healed you are, and the more at peace you become, right? So that magnetizes positive energy. You want to attract healed people. You don't want to attract people that are low vibrational here, that are not healed at all, and cause you karma to go backwards. Okay, we want to stay on the wheel of good karma and keep going forward here. So make sure that's why you're going to make sure that you are healing, because what happens is if you jump into a relationship very soon after breaking up with someone, it's like you haven't learned that lesson of loving yourself and putting into yourself and spending time with yourself here. What happens is the next person, you didn't learn the lesson from the first person, and it ends up going into the second person you're dealing with, and so on. Because you're just jumping from person to person, but the same lesson is going on in each person that you're jumping into, because you haven't learned it yet. Okay? So it's almost like a soul that's jumping into the next body, saying, where do you think you're going? You haven't learned your lesson. I don't care what body you're going to go after next. You haven't learned the lesson. We're going to put the brakes on there, and you're going to learn it, the hard way then. But you definitely have to learn it, okay? And for most of you, it's self-love. You don't have that self-love. You're not doing your self-care. You're not healing. This is not for everyone. This is only for some of you, okay? Some of you might not be healed yet, and it takes time and patience. You can't rush that. That's why, as you're healing, it's okay to make new friends, absolutely, but don't commit yourself to anyone, because you still have to heal and learn the lessons here, and you got to cleanse yourself, and from this negative energy that's still in your energy. By the way, you don't want to put any negative energies in other people, because it'll be toxic, and then your relationship won't have a solid foundation here. Okay, so you want to make sure you're healed, the person is healed, before you commit yourself to someone new. Because, this karmic relationship that you had in the past, it took a toll on you, Um, There's a lot of resentment here on both sides. You both triggered each other here. So this is like your karmic relationship that you had that you were supposed to learn lessons from. Okay. You and this person was like coming and going. One of you were constantly showing up and then disappearing, ghosting one another. The other person didn't want to learn lessons with you. They didn't want to work with you. They just wanted to jump in the sack with you. They wanted to treat you as an option here. They don't like anything serious. They're afraid of commitment. They like third parties all the time. They seek validation from everyone and everything here. And you just want to be happy. And, you just want to be happy. You want somebody who's playful, enjoy life with them, and have that honeymoon phase. You want this happiness, and it's arm's reach. It's there for you. As soon as you heal, you're gonna heal first, and then the divine has this happiness and joy and this person that you want in your life. It's at arm's reach. It's just you have to go through the lessons first, heal from them, work through them, and then you'll have from the divine in divine timing. All right. Someone here has a fear of abandonment here. This is very common for a lot of people. Um, you know, um, you might have been the chaser here. I feel like this person gave someone a lot of attention, and because you don't get much attention and you're not used to people flirting with you, possibly, it felt really good. This energy in the beginning, this person wanting you, giving you that special attention that you normally don't get from other people or anyone. For some of you, okay, some of you, not everybody. Um, Once you got this attention, you got really excited here, and you know you wanted to keep this person in your life. You like the way they flirt with you, how they felt, how they treated you, but it was pretty much a lusty thing that was going on here. It was more serious on your side than it was for them. Okay, they're about playing games here. Um, because when you have fear of abandonment, okay, a lot of people who have that fear of abandonment, okay, they look kind of clingy, they act kind of clingy to people that they date or they get involved with romantically. It shows, okay, and anybody who is intuitive will see that from you right away, that you have this fear of abandonment. It just shows very clearly for some people, okay? Here's the thing, you need to clear that out. So it's like you need to work on yourself by loving yourself, right? You gotta put all that love back into you. I'm sorry for the noise in the background, I can't control it. They're doing some construction next door on their house. I don't know, they're making something next door in their yard again. Um, so anyway, it's like you have to like work on yourself, heal yourself, figure out why, what made you feel this way to begin with. Was it like a childhood trauma? Did someone abandon you? Did you love someone very deeply and they just left you? Anybody? It could have been a friend, a relationship, a parent, a family member, just anything. You gotta really, meditate to this and see what is causing this fear of abandonment. What is making you codependent on people? Okay. And what I mean by codependent on people, it's not just like, oh, you can't live paying your own bills or something like that. No, it's not that. It is for some people, absolutely, but for a lot of people, codependency is also like you um, have to have someone in your life all the time. You can't be alone with yourself. It's like you're afraid to be alone with yourself. You're always in a relationship because you don't want to face yourself. You don't want to face the truth on who you truly are. Okay, and that's not loving yourself. So we have to chase ourselves now, not other people. We'll put that love in ourselves. Figure out what you enjoy, what makes you happy in life. Okay, figure out what makes you happy in life. What keeps you going. Um, you gotta learn to be by yourself and be with yourself here. Codependency comes in all different categories in all different ways. Um, it doesn't mean you're not independent at all. It just means that, you know, what I'm looking here, what I'm feeling here is it's a codependency when you're dating somebody and, you don't want them to leave you. You're so afraid they're going to leave you, so you become very clingy. You become too clingy because you're afraid that they're going to abandon you, they're going to leave you for someone else. Or if you break up with someone, right? Somebody comes to propose a date with you or something, and you're not healed yet, but because the opportunity is there, you jump for it even though you're not ready because you haven't healed anything yet. But you're just so afraid to lose any opportunity with anybody because you always feel like you might not have any more opportunities. If it goes, you might miss something. And that's another way of being codependent, you see? It's part of codependency. It's chasing. You're chasing after love when love is meant to come to you. You should never have to chase it. You don't chase love. If you chase love, it won't be the love that you want, okay? It's going to be a love that's crappy. So you be careful here, okay? Um, some people don't even realize that they're codependent, or they fear abandonment until, they're like, all these relationships are failing on them. Why are they failing on you? Why does this person feel like you're such a burden? Not that, I'm not saying a burden, it's just like, well, yeah, because this person feels like you're too clingy, so they want their space and you don't give any space. So then they lose interest in you, right? We gotta be careful for that. And this is not for everybody. This may not resonate for everyone, but it's definitely for someone here because I can feel it and I can see it very strongly. So, and if this is resonating with you in any kind of way, please let me know in the comments. I love to know. But a lot of times, we go through traumas in our life. Really big traumas, and we lose love. We love somebody so much. We put so much into somebody, and they treat us like shit, right? They treat us like crap. They don't return the favor. They don't return that love that we give. And then they disappear. Like, they don't want it anymore. They're bored with it because you are loving on them more than you love yourself, and we got to stop doing that. Nobody deserves to be loved more than yourself. You are not an option. You are worthy of love here. Okay, you are very special, and you should not be giving yourself to anybody freely. People need to fight to be with you. Um, you have a beautiful energy. Some of you are empathic. Some of you are very. We got Empress here. We got Temperances. We got all different types of things going on here with energy. Um, and you want to always stay with your high vibrations here. In order to stay up with these high vibrations of any kind, is like you have to keep healing yourself, keep loving yourself, putting that love back into yourself. Focus on you. You can't control how people treat you. Okay, you can't control what people say to you or the choices that they make. You can't control any of that. But what you can control is yourself and how you allow people to treat you and how you allow people to come into your energy or don't, you know? But we have to stop allowing people to take all our energy and run away when, we have to work on that abandonment problem here, you know? And it's all about loving yourself, listening to your own intuition. It's about dating yourself, loving you, you know, accepting yourself for who you are and loving who you are, your flaws and all. Okay, everybody has flaws. If we didn't have any flaws, we'd be very boring. Stop worrying about not being attractive enough to someone else because the right person will be attracted to you. And it's not just about how you look, okay? It's about what you have inside of you that's more important. Okay, if somebody's just looking for a piece of ass, that's all they're gonna get. It's a piece of ass, okay? And spirit is showing you that right off the bat. Okay, when they come to you and they're just like telling you all these nasty, stupid stories here and how they want to get you into the sack. Oh, you're so beautiful. No. That's the player. You know what I mean? A respectable person is gonna ask you out on a date, buy you some dinner, be a real man or in case of a woman, okay, I know it goes back and forth, whatever. I mean, some women like to do 50-50, whatever. And that's okay too, whatever makes people comfortable, you know what I'm saying? But it's, yeah, they're gonna show interest, and it's not anything gonna be about going to bed with someone because that's not gonna be a solid foundation if you just go, you know, lay with someone in bed. It's just not. It's gonna make it rocky, and there's gonna be cracks in that foundation because it was all started with, the hinky pinky. And I'm not saying that, one night stands have never turned into a relationship. They absolutely have. They have. But it's seldom, okay? It's very seldom. You don't see that very often. Um, and it's not, again, it's just, like it's unrequited. It's, I'm not unconventional type of relationship. You know what I mean? It's still rocky, and and yeah, again, it's not good to do that, especially when you have fear and abandonment problems. Because then once you go and sleep with this person the first time you meet them, what's gonna happen? You know, they might think. I'm not saying everyone thinks this way, so don't take it the wrong way. But sometimes men or women will think that you do this often, that you just hop into bed with people and tell them everything they want you to hear, want them to hear, whatever, just to get a piece of ass, and then they're gone. You know, having sex with someone doesn't keep someone. All right. I'm only saying that because I know there's someone here that's doing that, and it has to do with healing their. It's about healing themselves here. It's okay if you do that. It's okay. Like now, it's wrong. Okay, or you shouldn't do that to yourself because it's like you're the one that's going to be hurting all the time because you're not loving yourself by doing that. You're going to put that love into you and let people, wine and dine you. Let people spoil you. You know, you just don't give your goodies away like that. Okay, that's only for the ones who do. This is not going to resonate with everybody. Okay, that part anyway. So it's like this person of your past, someone here with their past person, you were marrying each other. So all the negative things you were seeing into this person was actually your own self reflection here. that you need to heal. So everything that you're being triggered by this X here, um, Spirit is saying, pay attention what's triggering you. Pay attention to that. What was it that was triggering you? Because whatever triggered you, that's what you need to heal for your next phase. That's part of your journey, okay? It's a self-reflection from your inner wounds here. So with this missing you card, I'm feeling that it's you that is missing this person who came in telling you everything that you wanted to hear, pretended wore a mask, pretended to be something you wanted them to be, so that they can get what they wanted, which was, a piece of ass. They were desperate for some sex here. Um, but it looks like they were pretty good in bed here, because you haven't stopped thinking about them, and they're in your energy because of that. But they're they're not interested in relationship here. They are about string-alongs, unrequited love. They're about one-night stands. They don't do relationships because this person doesn't like that. Their heart chakra is closed off, and they don't want anything serious because to them it's a burden to feel. They don't want to be hurt. They feel like all women or all men are the same at the end of the day, that they're going to get hurt or stabbed in the back. And no matter what you say or do, you can't heal this person. They have to heal themselves, okay? This is a lesson for them to heal. But because they keep putting out that energy that everybody's treating them this way because everyone is bad to them, um, is wrong, because it's them who are attracting people like this by their behaviors, and they don't love themselves either. They need to heal themselves and love themselves. Okay? You might have had a soul contract with this person. It could have been a twin flame, okay, that you're a karmic twin flame. Karmic twin flame is the twin flame that you learn lessons from here, okay? They're not going to be loving like some people think. No, not all. Not all soulmates are here to love on you like that. There are soulmates that come here to teach you things, okay? And they can be harsh. They can be low vibrational. They're here to teach you things, all right? So some person was just like freaking out, like, oh, all soulmates and all twin flames are about love, and there's nothing, no, not karmic ones, okay? That's why there's karmic here for a reason, is to learn. Learn. This is not a regular soulmate, okay? This is a karmic relationship soulmate. Right here, karmic relationship. See, they're about triggers. They trigger you. It's everything here. You have to let them go. It's about letting go. Um, they're about ghosting you and coming back. They're triggering you. That's what karmic relationship is. It's a karmic twin flame, possibly. Not all of you have this karmic twin flame, but a lot of you do have a karmic relationship going on. You'll know that because how the feelings are. If this person's really triggering you, um, if you, it depends how high intuitive you are. Also, you can feel them coming towards you, or even see them coming towards you. Like for instance, because I go walking around at the same park every day. I know the people who go there. I know their energies of everybody that goes there for a long period of time, right? You just get used to people that are there every day with you, right? So you pick up on energy. So now when I go to the park, um, and someone is not there, I'm just like, okay, they're missing. And then, well, my husband would be like, oh, this person's not here today. And I'm like, well, they're coming. I can actually see them coming in a few minutes. Like they went to go stop somewhere. So my husband would be like, oh my God, like this is ridiculous. You know when people are coming? I said, yeah. And, he's like, that's not true. I'm like, okay, we'll go check the parking lot to see if they're there. And they were. And he was just like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. So, I mean, you can do that. A lot of people can do that. It's just, I don't know, it's a familiar thing. It's an energy. Like, I can't explain it, but it's an energy. And you just kind of like, you feel it. You feel people. You know what I mean? You feel people. Their energy. You get to learn people's energies. And so it just, where they are. And if you're psychic in any kind of way, then you see what they're doing. I mean, but that's, I don't know, for some people. Not everybody can do that. Or maybe they can do that. I don't know. I mean, I was born that way, but maybe some people, maybe if they meditate and listen to their own intuition, because it's like an intuitive thing, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even explain that part myself. So whatever. Anyway, everybody's intuitive. Okay, everybody has that. It's an instinct. And the more you use your intuition, the better it gets and the stronger it gets. Right. So that's what it basically is. Be intuitive. All right. So okay. So some of you it's a soul contract. Some of you it's a past life partner here, like a twin flame, and some of you it's just a soulmate that is here to, teach you some karmic lessons because, like I said before, some people have like lifetimes of the same thing, going through the same karmic wheel, where they're jumping into relationships without being healed, or yeah, basically that, and then they're attracting the same type of people, the same type of energies, but in different bodies, okay? And that's coming towards you where relationships are not working out for you because you're not healing yourself, you're not loving yourself, and you're not putting yourself on that pedestal. You're putting everyone else there but you. And that's not how we do things. You have to love you. You know what I mean? That love comes within you. Loving you, accepting you, brings you love. Okay? That's how it works. You can't chase it, you can't force it. It comes naturally when you love yourself. Okay? And you gotta really work on that. Don't let anybody tell you anything different on how you look or how you should live your life. It's about you and what makes you happy, not someone else. Okay? Someone else's opinion doesn't matter because they're not in your shoes. How about it? So don't